Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Oof, I'm not sure. The air like that, oh, I'm not sure at all. I'm not sure of myself and of my voice also, like... Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Argo, a movie. Argo, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Argo in French. A movie because I'm reacting to movies, one movie each month, and you chose this one on Patreon, like always. On Patreon you're gonna have it 1 month earlier and with a big extended reaction part, like always. You had the choice this month between Argo, Jersey Boys and Michael Collins, and clearly you chose this one. I'm glad, I wanted to discover it, so I'm glad to discover it with you guys. As you can hear, I'm sick, and right there we are in July, so for those of you who are following me on Twitter, you know why I'm sick, you know what happened and what is right there, what is making me sick. I'm not gonna pronounce the word because it's really forbidden on YouTube and on other platforms. When we are pronouncing the word, it's really bad, so I'm not gonna pronounce the name, but yes, I have that, it, name it as you want. It's getting better, that's why I'm filming, but I really spent just right there 5 days into my bed with a lot of fever, with being exhausted and all. I don't have a lot of fever anymore, but I'm still exhausted, so that's a fair warning also at the beginning of this video. Maybe I'm not gonna react like always, you know, big reactions and stuff like that, but because I'm tired, because I'm exhausted more, and also because I'm sick, I'm more emotional than usually. Like really into my bed during these 5 days when I was just with my fever and my sickness. The videos, you know, on Instagram and stuff. One video of a puppy with a baby, I'm crying. Like really, second one, I'm crying. So I can be really emotional during this movie. I don't know if it's the kind of movie for which you can be emotional, but that's something, guys, you know. So yes, I'm gonna react for sure during this movie. I'm gonna have plenty of stuff to say, like always. I can be emotional more than always, but you know, I'm not gonna be excited and all and stuff like that because I don't have the energy for that. Let's be honest with you, with myself, I don't have the amount of energy for that, and you know, it's a really long movie, so I want also to keep my energy for the entire movie and also for the review that I'm gonna make after it. That's why I think that yes, I'm gonna make this intro really short because again, it's a long movie. We are also into the middle of the canicule in France. Like today, I think that it's gonna be officially 40 degrees outside. You know the drill, you know that it means that for me on my balcony, you know, because I'm really well exposed to sun, it's gonna be 43 degrees. So inside of my apartment, it's gonna be 29 degrees or 30 degrees, something like that. I have an air conditioning now, so I'm gonna survive to it, but I didn't put it right there right now because it's the morning. Really, I'm filming really early to avoid the hot temperatures that I'm gonna have this afternoon. We'll see. But see, already I'm fighting with elements to be able to film. With my sickness, with the hot temperatures, with everything. But I want to film, like really 5 days into my bed, it's not something for me, guys. I'm not that kind of person. Like, it reminded me the time when I was that kind of person, and it was just because I was into a fucking depression. And that was not a good memory. So no, I'm gonna film, I'm gonna react to this movie. I'm glad to discover this movie, even more with you guys, and that's gonna be cool. Let's go for this movie. Again, remember that if you want the extended reaction part of this movie, you have my Patreon, and because it's a movie, it's really a longer reaction part. And again, on Patreon, you're choosing the movie, you have it 1 month sooner, which means that if you are watching this on YouTube, they already chose and they already have the next movie. Let's go for this one. Oh, I need a tissue. Not because I'm gonna cry, but because I'm sick. Did they mix what they filmed with real pictures, you know, from that period of time?
We need some security. Yes, it's your responsibility. Over the walls.
God.
Police number 1. Fall back. Look, I need police right now. You understand me? Right now, goddammit!
They're not safe.
Alright, first
If they get caught applying for visas to the US,
you know what? Let's
It's risky for them.
Go outside. Why? Reason.
Hein?
What happened? 6 of them went out a back exit. Brits turned them away, Kiwis turned them away. Who else knows? Just the families. Meanwhile, some genius in our embassy was keeping a mug book on everybody who worked there. Jesus Christ. Once they reassemble that book, they'll know 6 Americans got out. And they'll know what they look like. Standing
So
on
they're
the
in danger.
in despair.
What we like for this are bicycles. We've identified back roads from the Shimmerin district. A couple of rat lines.
You reacted like me, like, huh?
Cars. Or you could just send in training wheels, send you to the border with catering. It's 300 miles to the Turkish border. It's winter. Can't afford to wait around until spring, so it's nice to take a bike ride. The only way out of the
Yes.
city is the airport.
Shoot a couple and show them we mean business. I'm mad as hell. And if need be, I'll be around again.
Oh! To ask their opinions to people who don't know anything about anything, it's making me mad. You know, who don't know the real situation, who are just bragging, and it's insulting, you know, for people who are really risking their lives. That's it. I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm not gonna be diplomat today. Good choice. You found the solution watching Battlestar Galactica?
They're a Canadian film crew on a location scout for a science fiction movie. Star Wars, Star Trek. Whatever it is, they need exotic place to shoot.
Boy and cover identity should be avoided as it increases operational
This is a lot more plausible than foreigners who want to go be teachers in the round chambers. So Hollywood prosthetics guys got an Oscar at Planet of the Apes and he's done a bunch of contract work for us in the past. I go see him. He sets us up.
They found out. It looked like that at some point?
It's the next film.
From where?
Worst place you can think of.
Universal City.
Ah!
How are you going to get to the embassy?
They're not in the embassy. During the takeover, 6 people escaped. They're hiding out in Tehran.
I need you to help me make a fake movie. Give me the right place.
You want to set up a movie in a week. You want to lie to Hollywood, a town where everybody lies for a living. Then you're going to sneak 007 over here. You're going to walk the Brady Bunch out of the most watched city in the world. That's not how we approach that at the airport. You ever think, Oscar, this is all for the cameras? Well, they're getting the ratings, I'll say that for you. We're gonna need a script.
خانم سر خانه‌داریتون هیچ وقت از خونه در نمیان بیرون.
You're beginning to be suspicious?
Oh, we're shooting in Iran.
Iran with an M.
Yeah, I'm very sad.
You ever watch the news?
What does the title refer to?
Like Jason and the Golden Fleece or what?
No, it's the ship. It's the spaceship. It goes everywhere.
So it's the Argo now.
Oh,
What does Argo mean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It means Argo fuck yourself. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Our artist, we'll send a lady when she's about ready to begin the reading.
Argo, Leslie. My hero. My husband.
We will begin the trials and carry out the sentences. Carter and his government have given asylum to
For life. They will remain until the show. Harsher decisions will be taken against the hostages.
It's inhuman to do that to them. Bonjour to do that to me.
Made to black. Yeah.
So a covert intelligence officer saying cheese with R2D2. You're going with the teachers.
I've done 30 movies. Half of them the pricks upstairs try to shut down. Not this one. They asked to stay right here.
I'll go fuck yourself. I'll go fuck yourself.
You're telling me that there is a movie company in Hollywood right now that is funded by the CIA?
Yes, sir.
You think this is more plausible than teaching?
Yes, we do. One, there are no more foreign teachers in Iran.
There are only bad options. It's about finding the best one.
The less worst one.
I'm required to remind you that if you are detained, the agency will not claim you.
Thank you.
Really claim it as it is. Or in case of student.
We got a green light. Keep the office running until you hear otherwise. Now go fuck yourself.
Or go fuck yourself.
It's a copy to the Mohammedan. Passenger keeps the other way, board keeps white. When you leave the country, they match them up. You land, you should go straight to the Ministry of Culture and Islamic guidance. It's the ring.
This film crew is just your son.
No, we have 6 more from Canada meeting us today.
Exotic audience. Snake charmers, flying cars. You came to us at a complicated time.
You think?
Hello. Day, prep their covers. 2 if they need it. And then you'll fly out with them. Yeah. I think our housekeeper's figured out who they are. We don't know if we can trust her. So sooner is better.
My name's Kevin Arkansas. I'm gonna get you home.
Do you know that every day they catch another friend of the Shah at the airport? Kangaroo trials and when firing squad, she's grabbing American names in their phone. And you're asking us to trust you with our lives, Mr. Harkins. That's your real name.
I know there are risks involved. Serious risks. But it is time to go.
They discovered your existence. Come on.
We get caught and we can't go on trial for harboring him. You know that. How to die, I've discussed it. It's the risk we took.
And if he loses, it's our lives.
It's his life also.
And his life too.
Minister of Culture and Guidance is approved your locations yet. It will
Cool.
send they're cooperating. Absolutely not.
7 Americans walking the bazaar is asking for a riot. It's the hive. Are they even ready? They're getting there. There's no prize for most improved.
I don't have a choice.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
I'm scared.
This is what I do. I get people out. And I've never left anyone behind.
I wish I could believe you, Mr. Harkins.
My name's Tony Mendez. I'm from New York. My father worked construction. My mother teaches elementary school. I have a wife and a 10-year-old son. You play along with me today, I promise you, I will get you out tomorrow.
I really love how they're writing, you know, and filming also this movie. Facts, you know, what happened, but also emotional moments for the characters, but they're not too much. They're really just right. It's so well done.